What's going on, guys? We got week 2 in the online franchise here. I'm playing against the New England Patriots this week, and this is a big week for trades in the entire league. I had agreed to trades to send Vincent Jackson away, Antonio Gates, and Eric Weddle, but we couldn't do the trades before our games. We had to play, hope I didn't get injured, and then go. So here I am on offense. And I don't want to use Antonio Gates and Vincent Jackson that much, but I throw it to Gates there, and now I got 3rd and 3. Rivers drops back and fires a quick strike to Vincent Jackson. He holds on for the first down. We move the chains, and now we get another 3rd and 4. And I try to get Antonio Gates on the cross, and it's picked off by Lee Bodden. And that was just a very poor decision. Bodden's off to the races. Rivers ain't gonna catch him, and he's run to the middle a little bit, doing a little bit of showboating. It's all good. Lee Bodden scores a touchdown though, 7-0 Pats, and so I'm like, you know what? Can't throw an interception if you run the ball, and that's what I do best. So I take Ryan Matthews. Very next play on offense, just let the blocks get established, and nobody's going to catch Ryan Matthews, and now I do my little run towards the middle. And so it's a 7-7 game now at the end of the first quarter. And he's on offense now with Tom Brady running a little bit of spread offense out of the gun. Brady dropping back, and he's sacked on the play by Luis Castillo. And now we'll go forward to 3rd and 8, and Brady drops back, and he looks over the middle for Danny Woodhead, who hangs on, gets the first down, extends the drive for the Patriots, and out of the gun, once again, Brady looking over to the left side, and that's going to be the tight end, Rob Gronkowski, for 12 yards. We'll go ahead to 2nd and 10, and now he finds Gronkowski once again. He gets in the Chargers territory, but I get him in 3rd and 8 for my own 40-yard line, tries to throw a screen out to Ocho Cinco, and screens don't work that well in this game when you go to the receivers, so he's going to go for it on 3rd and 8 from my 40-yard line. Brady dropping back, got some good coverage, trying to play in a soft coverage a little bit, let him go underneath, and that's exactly what he does. Doesn't get the first down, so I take over now and hand the ball off to Ryan Matthews, who's going to take this up the middle. Just a wide open gap for him to run. That'll be 12 yards. And now I just stick to the running game. Give it back to Ryan Matthews. I got a very good offensive line. That left side is pretty stacked. And we'll go ahead to 3rd and 5. Got to pass it again. And Rivers finds Gates coming over to the left side, and that's going to be short of a first down. So Nate Kading comes on to attempt the 48-yard field goal. And the kick is up. And it is good. So we take a 10-7 lead now to end the first half, and we'll go to the 3rd quarter now, and I got the ball. I see a hole in defense, and I just throw a streak to Antonio Gates, and look who's covering him. That's Sean Ellis. And, of course, Gates would get hurt when I have to keep him healthy and then trade him away. So Gates leaves the field, and I'm worried now that I might not get my trade to go through. So I just run the ball with Ryan Matthews, and he picks up the first down. And you can see after this play, Antonio Gates, low back strain, will not be able to return for this game. And so I immediately paused, went to the injury report, and he's just out for the game. So I'll be able to trade him after this is over. Now it's 1st and 10. Throw a screen pass on the left side to Ryan Matthews, and look at these blocks, perfectly established, and give Matthews plenty of space to go score a touchdown, and we take a 17-7 lead. So Brady's out of the gun again, another empty backfield, and he's going to look on the left side, and that's Ocho Cinco holding on as he gets smoked as soon as he catches the ball. It's a first down for the Pats. We'll go ahead to 3rd and 4. Brady out of the gun, looking over to the middle, and it is slightly overthrown, and so punt the ball, and now I want to run some clock, and I hand the ball off to Ryan Matthews, and he picks up another 12-yard gain. Really just going to town on this Patriots run defense, and give it right back to Ryan Matthews, not switching too much up. Get another first down for the Chargers. And on 1st and 10, just, what is it again? It's a handoff to Ryan Matthews. He's just picking up first downs at a time. This is just such good consistency. And then I switch it up and try to catch him off guard with a pass, and coming in on the inside, and that is overthrown, and it wasn't a good decision anyways. I was looking for Malcolm Floyd, and now he's going to break Floyd's tackle with Devin McCourty, and now he's off to the races. So it's my 2nd pick 6 of the game. Another big mistake. That's just a stupid error. I cannot let those happen. And now it's 17-14, and I run the ball because I'm obviously not able to trust myself passing at this point, and it's all right. Tolbert gets a big gain, and now Rivers drops back to pass, and I find Malcolm Floyd, this time not throwing an interception, and that's going to be a first down for San Diego. 1st and 10 again. Rivers back to pass once again, and now I'm going to find Vincent Jackson, who gets away from a defender, and then he is smoked and he's hurt too. Why are the guys I want to trade getting injured? Alright, Rivers back to pass again, and I find Jacob Hester out of the backfield. He's going to run over a Patriots defender, get a first down for the Chargers, and you see here, Vincent Jackson has a mild PCL sprain, but we got to focus on winning this game right now. 1st and 10. Give it back to Ryan Matthews just all day. Ran out of that formation a lot, got a lot of yards, and now it's 3rd and inches. Need one more first down to clinch this game, and Matthews goes ahead, and his forward progress is enough to get him the first down. So Rivers comes out, puts a couple knees to the ground, and we come away with a 3-point victory. It was ugly at times because I threw two horrible pick sixes. Big mistakes, but we're able to overcome them and get the 3-point victory, get to 1-1 on the season. That's all that matters at this point. You can see I went 9 for 12 passing, and 2 of those incompletions were interceptions, just stupid plays when I should have been just running the ball, because look at that. It worked the entire game, and we can check the receiving. Antonio Gates was number 1. And now I went to go check the injury report to see if I had any trades that couldn't go through now, and luckily Vincent Jackson and Antonio Gates are good to go, and I can ship them off to new teams. And you can see here I traded Antonio Gates and Jonas Moten to the Redskins for Fred Davis, London Fletcher, and Leonard Hankerson, the rookie wide receiver out of Miami. And we can go through, check my other trades here. I traded Vincent Jackson to the Green Bay Packers for Sam Shields, needed the nickelback really bad, and LaRon Landry, because I had another trade in mind. And I was trading away Eric Weddle to the Philadelphia Eagles along with Takeo Spikes for Jeremy Maclin and Mike Patterson. So I feel like I really upgraded my middle linebacker position because Takeo Spikes couldn't cover anything. And it's a big downgrade when it comes to the tight end going down to Fred Davis, but I feel like I can work with Davis and McMichael at this point. I also got Jeremy Maclin and Leonard Hankerson, got some new offensive speed weapons, and we get LaRon Landry replacing Eric Weddle, and a nickelback, which we really needed because our nickelback and dimeback were only rookies that had like a 69 overall and weren't that good. So we'll go through, check the other games this week. We can see that the Lions had their way with the Chiefs by 35 points. Oakland over the Buffalo Bills 24-10. The Redskins fall to Arizona by 10 points. The Minnesota Vikings squeak out a 2-point victory against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Indianapolis Colts win by 10 over the Cleveland Browns. The Jacksonville Jaguars fall by 13 to the New York Jets. And wide receiver Plaxico Burress had a big game. The Saints get a 3-point victory over the Chicago Bears in an overtime win. Baltimore has their way with Tennessee 31-6. And the Green Bay Packers beat Carolina by 22. And I also forgot about this, but the Lions coach did trade away Calvin Johnson. He traded away Calvin Johnson, Matt Stafford, and Rob Sims for Asante Samuel, Mike Vick, and Danny Watkins. And they proceeded to trade Mike Vick and Alfonso Smith to the Panthers for John Beeson and Cam Newton. So we got trades going all over the place here. A lot of the teams don't look like themselves anymore. And we'll take a look here at the St. Louis, New York game, and 50-24, and Steven Jackson had a monster day. 5 touchdowns. Now we'll take a look at the standings in the AFC, and you can see I'm behind the 2-0 Oakland Raiders, and I'm ahead of 2 0-2 teams, but it's still early in the season, and so we can't really say too much quite yet. We'll look at the NFC, where we still have 4 unbeaten teams. And so next week, in Week 3, I take on the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a nice day.